Good evening, I'm Taylor Toole. Here are your KATC News headlines for Saturday, October 1st, 2022. UL Homecoming Week wrapping up today with a big finish, from tailgates to a parade starting with the pride of Acadiana and featuring our very own Rob Perillo as Grand Marshal, to the big game of the week, your Ragin' Cajuns at home as they take on South Alabama Jaguars. Now, I spoke with Coach Des ahead of the game. Here's what he has to say.
Homecoming's always special, because you get to honor the people who came before you, and you get to represent the university on the field. So we're excited about getting to do that, and we're excited about everybody coming back to back to Lafayette and back home.
And with it being Hispanic Heritage Month, the celebrations continue in Lafayette for the Latin Music Festival kicking off today. This year, ACLA is partnering with Festival International for a larger-than-life event. Organizers say you can expect to see vibrant costumes, cultural performances from across Acadiana and the globe, and get a taste of food of all kinds. I spoke with Valentina, the only performer in the lineup based in Lafayette, ahead of her performance. Here's her take on the celebration.
I love that Hispanic Heritage Month is a thing, because then we can all get awareness and we can learn. But more than anything, I think that visibility of the community that does exist here is the most important, because they're not only here for this month, they're here forever, right?
And the latest on Ian, the storm is no longer a hurricane, instead considered a post-tropical cyclone making landfall in South Carolina Friday afternoon. At last check, 25 deaths are confirmed in Florida, with more than 700 rescues so far. With that, the power already restored to more than 1 million people since Thursday, leaving 1.7 million people still without power. Early estimates show Ian may have caused as much as $47 billion in insured losses in Florida alone. And on that note, I'm going to send it over to Bradley Benoit in the Weather Lab for a look at what your weekend weather is looking like. Hey, Bradley.
Hey, Taylor. Well, another very pleasant evening ahead across Acadiana. Eventually, temperatures dropping through the 70s. We'll get into the 60s a little bit later on this evening, so maybe a light jacket if you are heading out. And then upper 40s, northern portions of Acadiana first thing tomorrow morning, lower 50s along the I-10 corridor and across the coastal parishes as well. Another beautiful day of weather coming up tomorrow.